Okay, so the year is officially about to end, and this is the time where we need to really our life, because you know what? If you don't do that, you're going to carry everything in the new year, and I do not want you to do that. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 8 steps that you need to take. Number 1, stop playing the victim card. Okay, bad things have happened to you. I get that. It happens with a lot of us. Someone left you, someone broke up with you, someone didn't treat you well, your boss is not kind to you, people do not appreciate your work, you feel like shit all the time, you feel unworthy of things. If you really want to change all of that, you need to get out of that victim mindset, because jab tak you keep thinking these things, that bad things are happening to you all the time, guess what? They will actually keep happening with you, and you will continue to be in that rut. Instead, what you need to do is you need to own your mistakes and choices. Okay, you trusted the wrong person and they broke your heart. Okay, you joined the wrong job and you do not feel like working there anymore. You said things that you shouldn't have and you feel guilty about it. You have made mistakes in your life, and it's high time you take responsibility for those mistakes, because if you keep blaming it on situations and on people, मेरे साथ हमेशा बुरा ही होता है, मेरे साथ लोग हमेशा ऐसा कर जाते हैं, and I am always the victim, nothing is really going to change. You must have heard of that quote, that you cannot control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond to it. So try changing your response to the things that happen in your life, and especially bad things. जब भी कोई बुरी चीज होती है, just accept कि okay, मुझसे गलती हुई है, I chose the wrong person and that guy broke my heart. I did the wrong thing. It was my mistake. Take responsibility for it, own it, take lessons from it कि ठीक है, आगे से I'll be careful whenever I'm putting my guards down, and move on from it. Number 2, declutter your mind and space. So here's a quick activity for you. जहाँ पे भी तुम काम करते हो या पढ़ाई करते हो, whichever is your work desk or study desk, just look at it right now. For example, I'm looking at it. It's right behind the camera. And just ask yourself this question. Does it only have the things that I really need? क्या उस पे बस वही चीजें हैं जो मुझे जरूरत है, या कोई ऐसी चीज भी है जो कि unnecessary बस पड़ी है उस पे? If there is something that you can remove from it. Because what happens is, जब ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीजें, unnecessary चीजें हम अपने ऐसी जगह पे रख देते हैं जो कि हमारा रेगुलर कॉर्नर है, लाइक जो हमारा रेगुलर वर्क स्पेस है या वर्क डेस्क है, it gradually starts to clutter our mind. We start to feel cluttered. But it's a very simple activity and it changes so much. I have done this so many times. I always do it, in fact, and it really helps to keep my mind calm. So look at your desk and see what are the things that you can remove from it. Remove those things. Keep only necessary items on your desk, and you will notice how it will help you declutter your mind. Now, talking about the clutter in our head, हमारे दिमाग में भी बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें stored होती हैं जो कि clutter create करती हैं. Again, let me take an example of an unhealed, broken relationship. हो सकता है कि किसी ने तुम्हारे साथ बुरा किया. Maybe someone left you and did not give a proper closure, and you have kept that thing inside of you. Every day you think about that person or that thing or what happened, जो भी तुम्हारे साथ हुआ, and you keep questioning yourself कि उन्होंने तुम्हें closure क्यों नहीं दिया? Was it your fault? Was it their fault? Was it some other person's fault? क्यों हुआ तुम्हारे साथ जो भी हुआ? तो ये चीजें जो तुम सोच रहे हो, तुम्हें लग रहा है कि ये बहुत नॉर्मल है, but actually it is creating a clutter in your mind, and इसकी वजह से तुम अपने प्रेजेंट पे फोकस नहीं कर पा रहे हो, क्योंकि तुम्हारे माइंड का एक पार्ट इस चीज को सोचने में हमेशा इन्वॉल्व्ड है. You need to declutter your mind. You need to let those thoughts out. So take a diary or a page and a pen and start writing everything that you are feeling. Now, I was reading this book, Life's Amazing Secrets by Gaur Gopal Das, and उन्होंने बुक के एंड में एक एक्टिविटी रखी थी जिसमें कि उन्होंने लिखा था कि तुम्हारी लाइफ में अगर कोई भी ऐसा इंसान है जिसने कि तुम्हें दुख पहुंचाया है, या तुम्हारे साथ कुछ भी ऐसा हुआ है which has hurt you, then write a letter to that person. Just write dear or whatever and that person's name, and write everything, and write it in a forgiving manner. Like, hi Shreyashi, I forgive you for everything that you did to me, although it was not the right thing to do. You were wrong, I was right, whatever you want to say, just write it over there, but make it a forgiving letter. So I had my own set of issues with a few people, तो मैंने भी उनके लिए ये letter लिख दिया था without obviously sending it, just keeping it for myself. But basically मैंने सब कुछ उसमें लिख दिया था and it made me feel so light, it made me feel so much better. कहने के लिए बहुत childish activity है, पर क्या होता है कि ये thoughts हमारे दिमाग में जब तक रहते हैं ना, it occupies a lot of space and it's important to let it out. And to let it out in a forgiving manner is the best thing that you can do, because जब तुम लिखते हो, भले ही तुमने forgive नहीं किया है, पर जब तुम लिख रहे हो ना बार बार कि I forgive you for this, I forgive you for this, I forgive you for this, for different things, you kind of end up realizing that forgiving is a good thing to do and you should actually, forgive them and just let it go for your own mental peace, not for them but for you. Number 3, you need to set non-negotiables. You need to set some boundaries for yourself. For example, saying this to yourself that I will not let anyone disrespect me, or something like I will not let anyone harm my mental health, even if that means saying no to a lot of people. So you have to set these boundaries for yourself. You need to set some non-negotiables जो कि तुम बर्दाश्त नहीं करोगे अभी के बाद. Because what happens is जब तुम खुद के लिए boundaries set करते हो, जब तुम दूसरों को नो बोलना शुरू कर देते हो, it actually creates a lot of respect for you as well. People also begin to see that and वो भी फिर तुमको respect करने लगते हैं क्योंकि you have a schedule, क्योंकि you prioritize yourself, because you say no, because you prioritize your mental health. That is a very brave and smart and intelligent and good thing to do. For example, if I'm also asking someone to do something, but if they are saying no to me and if they're giving me a valid reason for it, then I will really appreciate that. So people appreciate and respect people who have their own boundaries. So important है कि तुम अपनी boundaries set करो and that will really help you fix your life. Number 4, fix your routine, fix your life. तुम्हारा जो routine है daily का, that is a direct reflection to how successful you are in your life. अगर तुमको रोज ऑफिस जाना है न तुम उसके लिए 15 मिनट पहले 20 मिनट पहले उठ के तैयार होके किसी तरह चले जाते हो, that does not show that you are actually serious about yourself. If you really want to fix your life, you should have a routine. You should have a morning routine. It is just so attractive. As you grow up in life, I think वो cool लगना, वैसे कपड़े पहनना and cool हरकतें करना, ये सब कम attractive लगने लग जाता है. पर ऐसी चीजें ज्यादा attractive हो जाती हैं जैसे कि prioritizing oneself, just living a very simple, basic but very well behaved life. I think these things become very attractive as and when you grow older. People like people who have a schedule of their own, people who prioritize their physical and mental health. So if you really want to fix your life, you need to fix your routine. So have a morning routine, have your daily movement routine. भले ही तुम जिम नहीं जा पा रहे हो, schedule बहुत busy है, पर you need to have a routine. सुबह तुम 4:30 बजे नहीं उठ पा रहे because maybe you have a baby, you have a family and you sleep very late. तो हो सकता है कि एकदम सुबह नहीं उठ पा रहे हो, पर अगर सारे लोग 6 बजे उठ रहे हैं तो तुम 5 o'clock उठ जाते हो क्योंकि you want that time for yourself and because you prioritize yourself, तो तुम अपने आप को वो टाइम देते हो. Now that is something that is called prioritizing yourself. तुम अकेले खुद के साथ बैठ के थोड़ा शांति में बैठते हो, meditate करते हो, और you just move around, or maybe you go to the gym, or maybe go for a walk in the sun, and that is your me time. So that shows that you prioritize yourself, you have a routine of yourself, and बाकी पूरे दिन को भी तुम अच्छे से divide करते हो. You have a schedule throughout the day, you have a to-do list, you know what to do in the day. छोटी चीजें जो तुम कर सकते हो वो ये है कि तुम अपना दिन थोड़ा एडवांस में प्लान कर सकते हो. तुम अपने 3 प्रायोरिटीज सेट कर सकते हो जो कि तुम्हें करनी है अगले दिन. यू कैन जस्ट ट्राई टू स्लीप ऑन टाइम, क्योंकि पता है ये छोटी चीजें ना ग्रेजुअली कंपाउंड कर जाती हैं एंड बहुत बड़ी हो जाती हैं एंड इट बिकम्स योर लाइफस्टाइल. जैसा कि हमने एटॉमिक हैबिट्स बुक में पढ़ा था, ये स्मॉल हैबिट्स आर व्हाट डिफाइंस योर लाइफ. स्टेप नंबर 5, कट आउट टॉक्सिक पीपल फ्रॉम योर लाइफ. आई ऑलवेज से दिस बिकॉज इट इज सच अ गेम चेंजर. क्योंकि काफी बार ना हम लाइफ में रियलाइज realize नहीं करते that we are surrounded with people who are not good for us. They are just draining so much out of us, but they are not giving anything to us in return. हम बस अपने आप को drain out करते हैं जब हम उनके साथ होते हैं. You know, these people who only remember you when they need something, or people who only share their problems with you but never listen to your problems or never ask you about your day or your issues and things. When you start to talk about yourself, they seem very disinterested. These are the people that are not good for you and you should clearly stay away from them. हम जब छोटे होते हैं हमें लगता है कि जितने ज्यादा दोस्त हों उतनी अच्छी चीज होती है, but as and when you grow up you will realize that कम दोस्त हों पर quality दोस्त हों, that is more important. People who listen to you without any bias, people who are always there to listen to you when you need them, these people are your true friends and इन लोगों को बस अपने पास रखना चाहिए and rest of them you should just cut out. Step number 6, build skills not excuses. अगर तुम्हें जहाँ तुम हो उससे आगे बढ़ना है तो कुछ नया तो सीखना पड़ेगा. अब वो चाहे तुम बुक्स पढ़ के सीखो या तुम कोर्सेज करके सीखो या कुछ वर्कशॉप करके सीखो, but you need to keep learning in order to evolve from where you are, in order to evolve in your life. If you want to progress in your life, you need to learn new things, be it painting or be it, you know, pottery making, be it singing. कुछ भी तुमको करना है लाइफ में. For example, me, when I was starting to coach people, I took these courses on how to be a coach, how to coach people, and that has really helped me in my coaching journey. So similarly, anything that you want to do in your life, you need to, you know, learn more and more about it. If you don't want to do courses and workshops and anything, then you can at least read books, read self-help books which can, you know, expand your thought process, which can help you learn new things. For example, me, I recently read the book Ikigai for the second time and I recalled all the things that I had learned from it previously, and it was such a good feeling. Again, I read this book that is How to Win Friends and Influence People for the second time, and उससे भी मैंने बहुत सारी चीजें सीखी, रिवाइज की, एंड मुझे लगा कि ओके, यू नो, बहुत सारी चीजें तो याद थी बट काफी चीजें भूल चुकी थी मैं, जो कि रिवाइज हो गई बुक्स पढ़ने की वजह से. सो दैट मेक्स मी फील दैट वी नीड टू कॉन्स्टेंटली रिवाइज, लर्न new things in our life so that हम, you know, हमेशा जहाँ हैं उससे थोड़ा आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे. Number 7 and very important, embrace failure as a feedback. बहुत सारे लोग हैं including me who struggle with accepting failure. काफी बार हमारे दिमाग में पूरा प्लान सेट होता है कि okay, this is how I'm going to do this and then this is going to happen and then this is going to happen and gradually I'm going to do this in my life or I'm going to reach here. But guess what? मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स चीजें वैसी नहीं होती हैं जैसा हमने प्लान कर रखा है. हमारा प्लान एक अलग चल रहा होता है एंड भगवान का जो प्लान है ना वो अलग चल रहा होता है. कुछ कुछ पॉइंट्स पे वो दोनों प्लान्स मिलते हैं एंड कुछ पॉइंट्स पे नहीं मिलते हैं, तो वो चीजें हमारे हिसाब से नहीं होती हैं. हमें लगता है कि ये क्या हो गया, बट एक्चुअली गॉड्स प्लान इज समथिंग एल्स. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू हैव फेथ कि तुम्हारे साथ जो भी हो रहा है वो अच्छे के लिए हो रहा है, एंड ऑल्सो टू टेक फीडबैक फ्रॉम योर फेलियर कि अच्छा तुमने ये चीज ट्राई की, इट डिडंट वर्क आउट, मे बी यू शुड ट्राई समथिंग else. Maybe there's a different way to reach it, or maybe there's a different destination altogether. So you have to, you know, keep trying. If you really want to win at something or if you really want to achieve something, there cannot just be one way, right? There can be several ways. So keep trying, keep hustling if you really want to, you know, fix your life, if you really want to reach somewhere in life. तो जब भी लाइफ में फेलियर हो ना, ये दो सवाल खुद से जरूर पूछना. Number 1, what went wrong? And number 2, what can I do differently next time? ये दोनों questions के आंसर जब तुम लिखोगे या सोचोगे, it will give you a different perspective and it will also help you figure out new ways to do that thing. The last and number 8, find out your why. You know, life में हम काफी बार काफी चीजें करने की कोशिश करते हैं, बट जैसा मैंने बोला कि वो जरूरी नहीं है कि वो वैसी हो जाए जैसी हमने सोची थी. फिर ऐसे मोमेंट्स में ना हम बहुत लॉस्ट फील करते हैं. हमें लगता है कि अच्छा हमने तो बस यही सोचा था, अभी तो ये हुआ नहीं, so what else could happen? Like अब मेरे साथ कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि जो मैंने सोचा था, जिसके लिए मैंने इतनी मेहनत की, जिसके लिए मैंने इतनी एनर्जी लगाई, इतने बड़े बड़े डिसीजंस लिए, वो सब तो हुआ नहीं. तो आई डिड नॉट रीच दिस डेस्टिनेशन, दैट मीन्स आई एम लॉस्ट नाउ, आई डोंट नो वेयर टू गो, आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. ऐसे थॉट्स आते हैं दिमाग में, राइट? सो ऐसे मोमेंट्स पे ना तुम्हारा वाई अगर है एक लाइफ में कि तुम क्यों पहुंचना चाहते थे उस जगह पे, लाइक डेस्टिनेशन था कि कहाँ पहुंचना था, बट क्यों पहुंचना था, अगर तुम्हारा एक वाई है, देन दैट विल एक्ट एज योर कंपास, दैट विल हेल्प यू फाइंड अ वे टू रीच देयर. नाउ द वाई डज नॉट हैव टू बी समथिंग something very grand. ये बहुत छोटी चीज हो सकती है, जैसे कि for example I read, you know, someone had commented on some reel that I want to take my parents on an international trip. Now this could be your why. Or for some people it could be like I want to buy a house for my parents or I want to buy a house for myself. ये तुम्हारा why हो सकता है. तो अगर तुम्हारा why ये है, then you will always be driven. You will always have a goal and this will be your compass. This will guide you towards the right path. So it's very important to firstly find your why and secondly to remember your why, because your why always keeps you going when nothing else works out in your life. जब life में कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं हो रहा, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, if you know your why, it will always guide you to the right place. Alright, so those were the 8 steps that I wanted to share with you. I hope they were useful to you. I hope they helped you in some way. So if you like the video and if it helped you, make sure to hit a like on the video, share it with your friends and also subscribe to my channel if you've not done so yet. I will see you again very soon in my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.